Hi, Scorpio. Sorry, I was just getting a drink there. It's a ridiculous heat. We're having a heat wave here, and it's just, I feel like the witch on the Wizard of Oz, you know, where she just melts. But anyway, how are you doing, Scorpio? Right, okay. Before I start this reading, there's just a few things that I need to say. August is going to be a big month. There's a lot of changes. Hi, Just Learning. There's a lot of changes. I have a new website launching. I've been working on it today, and it's got me stressed to bits, and it's all technology. I don't get it, and when Mercury retrograde, but it's getting there, okay? So I've just been linking it all up. So it's going to be a one-stop shop for everything. You know, everything is going to be on the website, which will be great. Also, I did have an offer on, and because it's took me a little bit longer to do these videos, I'm extending the offer until Friday, okay? So there's 15% off all readings, because when the new website comes on, there will be no longer any video readings and no longer any 45-minute readings. So if you do want to take advantage of the offer, the link is below. Click that, and you can get either a video reading, Skype reading, whatever. But there's a 15% discount on it, which is a really good discount. I didn't mean to put that much on, but Spirit sort of forced my hand. So I'm extending it until Friday, okay? If anybody wants it, get it for Friday, because I am taking a bit of time off in August as well. So availability is limited, so you're best to book now, okay? So that is the business out of the way. And I apologize for doing these live again. It's like I say, I'm short of time. And if I do these live, then they get straight up there and they go there. And thank you for that, Just Learning. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. You know, this does help me, and this does help this channel, okay? And like I say, I am trying my hardest to keep these videos free. You know, I've been advised not to, but, you know, that is not the way I want to work with them. I want to keep them free, but it does mean a little bit help, you know? So if you click subscribe, click like, or share them with your friends as well, then that would be deeply appreciated, okay? So, Scorpio, I'm sorry, Sagittarius jumped the queue for you, but that's what Spirit said had to happen. So that's, you know, I go along with them. So you like the lives, Debbie. I like doing the lives, but when it's the monthlies and when it's for a particular sign, you wouldn't believe some of the emails I get off people, honestly. I don't even know. I was sitting thinking today, why do people even take the time to write an email? You know, that is just, it's not necessary, you know, or it's a hate-based email, you know, about something they don't like about me or the site or whatever. It's like, if you don't like it, there's plenty others, you know, that's fine. But I don't know, it's crazy, but the energies are crazy at the moment as well. So it's just letting it ride, okay? I love the live, saves you time, and we all appreciate your authentic self. Thank you for that, Leah. It means a lot, and thank you, Just Learning, as well. You know, it does take a lot of energy to put in to do these videos, but I love it. You know, I really love it. And like I say, when I do the lives, I do get back. But when I do the full moon and the new moon ones, that's when I can talk to you more, because when this is you know, for Sagittarius, this is Scorpio, sorry, but for Scorpio, if I start talking to you all on this, then, like I say, this just sets me up for about 10, 20 emails of saying that I shouldn't, and, you know, whatever. So, like I say, it's, you know, some people. Right, okay, so I'm going to go straight into this. It feels like it's ages since I've actually read for Scorpio as well, is it? Did I miss last month's, I think? Time has just been absolutely crazy here. Honestly, it goes so quickly as well. So the first thing I'm getting, I like that. I love Just Learning. That has actually held it for review, but you know what? I'm going to show it, because that is exactly what I was trying to say in a nicer way. So we're on the same vibe there, Just Learning. So, right, okay. Right. I'll tell you what I'm getting, what I'm picking up psychically first, okay? I feel you need to let the empathy in a little bit more, Scorpio, right? And you're going to hate me for this. You're going to absolutely hate me for this, okay? Because like I say, Scorpio energy it's always ready to fire back, okay? But please don't shoot the messenger. These readings are to help you move forward, not to just have a go, okay? And what this is saying is, I really feel you need to look at Areas in your life where you aren't thinking about other people, okay? There's a little bit of a selfness coming in here and a little bit of a selfishness as well, okay? What they're saying to me, and I don't know, this might, make sense to some of you, is those that are in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, okay? And what I'm getting from this is it's almost maybe look at where you are using judgment, okay, or where you are putting yourself ahead or above other people, okay? We are all on our journeys, we are all on our paths, and we are all at different levels. If we are on a higher vibrational level because we've done the work, then a good thing to do is stick your hand out and help somebody get back up, okay? If somebody is above you, don't look at them and think, oh yeah, and I don't mean above you in a, before people start with that, because honestly, you've got to be so careful what you say with this. If somebody is doing well, be grateful for that person. Send them love, think, you know what, they deserve it, okay? Because we all have our own mix of shit and success, they're saying there, okay? So it's almost like if somebody has success and you're in the shit at the moment, look at their success and admire it, because, you're going to get there one day, or if you are, having success and happy at the moment, look at those who maybe aren't, okay? So this is all, what this is saying is almost don't make this, it's not about you, okay? It's not all about you. Have empathy, okay? And see the other side as well. If you feel like somebody is struggling, then reach out, okay? Because they probably would to you, okay? And if everything's going great for you at the moment, absolutely fantastic. That is more reason to be nice to other people, okay? Because everybody is fighting a losing battle. And like I say, that wheel goes round and round. And if you're having a great time at the moment, you could come a cropper eventually. But then it will come back round again. And in the same way, if you're having a shit time, know that will change, and there are people there that can help you with it. So I hope that makes sense, okay? Like I say, if there's somebody that, it's almost look at the other person could be you. Try and put yourself in their shoes, and I feel a massive, massive dose of empathy is needed from you this month, okay? I also feel there's a lot of healing needed for you, Scorpio, okay? And this is, I feel, healing of the mind. And some of you, I don't know why they're showing me this, but some of you may need to heal your gut. Now, when I'm saying heal your gut, I feel some of you could have a bacterial infection or something like that. So try and drink kefir or kombucha, isn't it? Stuff like that, sauerkraut, things that are fermented. It's almost like that is what you need. Now, what they're telling me there, which is really strange, is I feel if some of you are having problems with your gut or your, indigestion or stomach problems or something like that, it's almost like I feel there's stuff festering in there. And this is why it is coming out, okay? And this is why it's causing an irritation, because there is something that is irritating you. This could be somebody doing well. This could be somebody you think, oh God, they're always complaining. It's something like that. And I feel this is linked to this sort of upset, not good gut feeling, if that makes sense. What they're saying here is one of the best healings for this is to open your heart, okay? Open your heart to everybody, send love and vibes every day, and anybody that passes your way, give them a little bit of love, they're saying, okay? So I hope that makes sense, Scorpio. Sorry, I bet loads of people have already clicked off now when they've heard this, because Scorpios don't like being told, that they're doing something wrong, okay? I love Scorpios. I do. Some of my closest people in the world are Scorpios. I'm surrounded by Scorpios. So like I say, I'm not just having a dig at Scorpios. I'm giving the messages of what is coming through, okay? So I hope that makes sense. Sorry. Yeah, this is for Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon, and Scorpio sun as well. Okay, so if it doesn't resonate, maybe try your rising or your moon sign. So, right, I'm going straight into your tarot and see what I'm getting. And yeah, again, because I pull a few tarot cards to start off with, and then I carry on pulling throughout the reading. So I don't know where this is going. I never know where these readings are going, and I prefer it like that because I think we can miss some valuable information on the way. So what this is saying here, Scorpio, is I feel you are leaking power in some way, okay? It's almost like you're giving power to some situation or to somebody which is not allowing you to feel powerful. I feel this not allowing you to feel powerful is why there could be a bit of a jealousy. I don't want to say jealousy, a bit of an envy around other people or how they're doing, okay? And I feel that there is a disappointment that you have had that you are holding on to. And this could be the thing that is festering up inside of you, okay? But what they're saying is whatever this is and whatever you're holding yourself back from, make this a wake-up call, okay? Because I almost feel some Scorpios may have to ask for forgiveness, or you may have to swallow your pride sort of thing, okay? It's almost like I feel something you may have done or you may do this month may fire back at you, and you may have to, it's almost like it's going to knock you on your knees to make you humble, because humility is key, okay? We all stay humble. That doesn't mean we need to be powerless. You know, we can be powerful, you know, massively powerful. You know, it doesn't matter how powerful we are. We can always stay humble, okay? So it's not like, wow, look at me, I've got everything. It's like, look at me, I have everything I need, and I'm very grateful for that, okay? And I'm going to try and help other people to feel in the same way as I do. So there's a theme going here. There really is. And I feel this month you are maybe going to do it of your own accord. You're going to think differently, or you may be forced to think differently, okay? And swallow my pride, just learning. Yeah, that is exactly a Scorpio thing to say. Ask for forgiveness or swallow my pride, anything but that. Yeah, that's exactly a Scorpio. Like I say, they have this sting in their tail, you know, as well. But I love Scorpios, you know, I really, really do. They're always loads of fun as well. So, yes, so I feel you may have to change your thinking this month, or you may be forced to, okay? Because a lot of things that I feel you thought were real are going to be blown open, and you're going to see that that is not the case. Okay, there seems to be, it's almost like your bubble is getting burst in some way, Scorpio, okay? And I feel around relationships, some of you may have a breakup, or some of you may experience a bit of emotional pain here, okay? And it's you know, I'm not wishing this on you, but it's almost like, you know, this is needed, okay? So I feel there could be some tears for Scorpios this month, okay? But like I say, this is all about, we are on a massive, massive mission to step into our authenticness, okay? To get rid of our ego, to step into our soul and our soul's purpose. We are now, I mean, we've still got the effects of the Aquarius moon, which was the other night. And, you know, this is all about, when we're in the age of Aquarius, this is about what can I do for the whole? How can I serve? You know, how can I do something that is not going to make my life better, but make other people around me, you know, or spread the love around the world. It's almost like a pay it forward, this, okay, rather than paying it back. So if you do something for somebody, don't expect to be paid back for that, but say to them, okay, can you pass that on to somebody else? And if we all do this, we can change the world in a little way. The Piscean age, which we were in before the Aquarian age, was very about self, me, I am the most important, you know, I want this for me, and sod anybody that gets in my way. So it was very, you know, very segregated, very solo. And this is what I feel this month, it's almost going to highlight this to you, okay? Where you need to step into this Aquarian age, where you need to realize that, right, okay, there are other people need my help, and you can always help somebody. Always. It doesn't matter what, you can always help somebody. And I feel this is where the humility is coming in. So like I say, some of you could experience some heartbreak or something like that, okay? There could be a third person involved. There could be, so your jealousy kicks in and then this Scorpio stinging the tail. But what I'm feeling for Scorpios is you need stillness this month, okay? That is where you're going to do. A lot of Scorpios are high energy and they're running about all the time. But this is taking time to stop and to think, okay? Not just about yourself, but about others. And this is what is crucial, I feel. I feel there is, like I say, there is this heartbreak or something like that coming, you know. But I also feel there's love there. Now, this love could be from somebody from your past, okay? So somebody could be from your past. They could come in. This could cause problems in where you are now. You could be a little bit, oh, do I want that? Do I not? So there's a lot of questioning coming in. I think there's going to be it's going to be quite a tough month, Scorpio, but it's going to be so insightful. If you take this time to learn from whatever is coming for you, I really feel by the end of the month, there is this real feeling good about yourself. Now, when we are nasty or bitter or whatever towards any people, we don't feel good about ourselves deep down. We don't, because we know that that's not us. It's our ego taking over. So this is about doing things that make you feel good. And often, you know, when we do for another, this is the best feeling of feeling good that we can. You know, when we feel we've made that little bit difference, and this is what is coming in, okay? So I feel like it's almost letting people in rather than pushing them away, because whatever is coming in for you this month, I feel like could be something to do with work as well, but it's almost like there's a newness. I feel there's ends and beginnings for you, okay? And I don't want to sound cliche when I'm saying that, but this is it. And it's learning to work with others, okay? Learning to work with them as part of a team rather than by yourself. Now, this is, I feel, in an emotional concept, in a spiritual concept, and in a work concept as well, okay? Because I feel if you don't, there's this feeling of feeling like out in the cold. It's almost like, yeah, everybody's at the party and I'm not getting none of it. I didn't get an invite. And what this is saying is, did you put yourself up for the invite? Did you go and help when they wanted the party being sorted? You know, this is it. You've got to look at, you know, every reaction is every action causes a reaction, you know, and that could be positive or negative. So it's almost really digging deep this month, Scorpio, okay? And I'm so sorry because I don't know how these readings are going to go. And like I say, this is what's coming out. So I do feel there's happiness at the end of it, okay? There really, really is. But you've got to stop being as hard and cold. This is it. Empathy. Open that heart, Scorpio. You know, it's there. It's, you know, open it. This is going to help you as well as other people as well. Because it's not all this. There's a big focus on this about materialistic stuff as well, Scorpio. And it's not all about that. You know, it's, you know, some people have nothing yet they are rich beyond measure, you know. So it's really, I really feel there's a pulling you back to basics this month, okay? I know you're going to hate this, but the stuff that you're not seeing, and it's almost like I feel we need to go back, we need to reassess, and we need to see what we can do to help others as well as ourselves, okay? Because when we are living in this segregation or materialism or anything like that, you know, it's keeping us away. You know, it's keeping us away. And what's the point in having, do you know what I mean, all of this money? You could have a mansion, a yacht, God knows what. I seen a yacht last night, okay? And this yacht was unbelievable, the size of it. And this is somebody's personal yacht. And there was a helicopter on the top, and it was huge. It was like a tanker. And I was like, really? Yet that person is segregated from everything, you know, and they're sitting, it's almost like the king is in his counting house, counting out his money. You know, that king isn't happy, you know, it's not all about money. And this is what it's saying. It's all about the love, Scorpio. And this is when to, you know, give it away as well. When you give away, this is when you get back. Because I feel some of you are struggling. I feel some of you are feeling pretty pissed off. You could be feeling pretty pissed off at life. Why is life give me a bum deal, you know? And what they're saying there's a thought coming in, a quote, and it's, you know, I was complaining about having no shoes, and I turned around and I seen a man with no feet. you know. And this is it. It's almost like you really need to be taken back and given a big dose of gratitude this month, Scorpio. And this is what is going to bring you out of isolation, okay? There's work to do, and this is work to do on yourself. And, you know, I'm not saying put all of your efforts into other people, but have moderation, okay? And, you know, bring this moderation in. See how things can work. You know, if you've got something, you've got advice, you've got words of wisdom, you've got a hug, you've got a smile, give it away, okay? And you will get back tenfold. So this is it. It's almost like this is working for you as well, okay? Because anything you're carrying at the moment, I feel it's to do with emotions, whether this is pent-up emotions or whether there's too much emotion, okay? It's one or the other. And this is saying free yourself from this. Free yourself from this, which is giving you burdens, which is wearing you out, and be free, okay? If we look at children, you know, children are so beautiful, and children go up to strangers, and children go up and give people a hug for no reason and stuff. I was at the beach yesterday. I went to this beautiful little island with some friends at the weekend, and one of their little sons is there, and he's only 2.5, and he's been a little bit around me, you know, since he's met me. He's kind of like, yeah, he's been there, he's skirted on the edges. And then yesterday we were in the sea together, and he just instantly, everything he's seen, he was going, Tanya, look at that, Tanya, look at that, Tanya. And he really sort of bonded with me then. And it was so beautiful, you know, to see this enthusiasm with a child, but wanting to share it with me as well. And this is the response you will get, you know, when you want to share with others. So this is it. This is where your security is coming. Some of you may be having worries about a house or worries about where you are going to live. So I feel there could be changes in that, or there could be conversations or communication around that, okay? But I feel whatever it is, it's going to get sorted out in September. And I feel this restriction, or whatever I'm feeling for Scorpios at the moment, it's almost like you're going to be free from this, okay? But what they're saying is if you're lacking empathy, or you're making things about the self, it's because there's some area of your life that you're not happy in, okay? This is what they're saying straight down the line. So rather than looking at other people's lives and pointing the finger of judgment, look at your own and see where you could change it. Where are you not happy? Where could you be inspired more? Where could you make changes within your life so that you don't feel this frustration that you then project onto other people, okay? This is what is really, really going on when you go to the heart of it. And I feel this is connected in some way with emotions, okay, or hurt emotions. And what they're saying here is this is keeping you trapped, Scorpio, okay? This is it. You know, there's something there that needs to be dealt with. It needs to be out in the open. It's causing a lot of confusion around you. Could be to do with a relationship or past relationships, because like I say, there's a lot of the past coming in. It could be this sort of, you know, looking at this relationship. Are you in love, or are you in safe, okay? Are you getting your needs met in a materialistic way, but not in an emotional way, okay? Because this is what we need to look at. Our most important thing is emotional and spiritual riches, okay? When you could have $10 billion in the bank, but if you are emotionally and spiritually bankrupt, you will not enjoy your life, okay? And this is what it's about. It's about enjoying life. So this is cutting through the problems that are causing you. It's causing you here, okay? So this is it. There's a big truth coming. Big truth bomb being gonna be hit, Scorpio. But it's almost like I'm seeing this truth bomb hitting, and then there being like all hearts and butterflies and everything flying out rather than debris, okay? So it's really going to hit home, because Scorpios are lovely people, you know, they absolutely are. But like I say, sometimes they can be that little bit harsh and unthinking, okay? And this is just going to say this month, you know, just be a little bit gentler on other people and yourself as well. Because when you give all to all, okay? And this is a time where I feel you need to share. It's not about being by yourself. It's not about being this tough Scorpio that can get on and, you know, don't need anybody. It's about having people around, you know, who are going to make you feel better, you know, make that laugh there, make you experience joy as well, you know. don't get too much in your head. Don't think too much as well. And don't be too mistrustful of other people. It's almost like you think everybody has, this month, it could be you think everybody has an ulterior motive. And you are trying to stamp your authority here, okay? People don't have ulterior motives. Most people don't, okay? Most people aren't aware of what they're doing and how it affects other people. And this is what you need to be aware of this month, okay? Because like I say, we have that Scorpio sting, you know, that needs to be sort of, you know, we need to put something on it. We need to put some chamomile lotion or something like that on that Scorpio sting to soothe it, okay? This is what we need. You need to give love, Scorpio. This is what, and this is when you will get love as well. I feel some of you could have a little bit of a hoo-ha with the fire sign, okay? I don't know why they're saying hoo-ha, but this is what I'm getting. It's almost like this fire sign could be there and then step away, there and step away, okay? This is what I'm getting here. If there is, I feel that a break would be very good between you, okay? It's almost like your water and fire is not working, and I feel this fire is trying to sort of, you know, this fire is trying to burn you in some way, and then you may be trying to put the fire out with your emotions, and then it's all getting in a big mess, okay? So I feel a little bit time away if there is a fire sign where there's stuff going on with it. But this is a time for you to get within your intuition, a time for you to be vulnerable, okay, as well, which Scorpios don't like to be, but you are, and, you know, accept it and embrace it, and this will help you, okay? Stop giving power to negative situations, give them to positive ones, okay? And see how your world changes, because I feel there's massive changes this month, Scorpio, in a good way, but it's almost like you need to, like I say, stop this judgment, okay? Judgment of others, judgment of how they're living their lives or whatever. It's an acceptance, you know, and realizing that everybody is at a different stage on their path and their journey, you know, and we may not have anything to give them, but we can always be kind, okay? So it's really, humility is key, Scorpio. You know, that will help you so much this month. You will massively be thanking me, even though you're probably hating me and judging me at the moment. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I'm going to pull a spirit card for you and see what spirit have to say. Oh, there you go. So yeah, Moon Goddess, look at that. You know, it's a beautiful card. And like I say, this moon, this blood moon the other week, you know, is so powerful. We're still feeling the effects of it, okay? And what this card is saying is a time of necessary upheaval is a blessing in disguise. As the dust settles, the gift reveals itself. And I feel that sums up this whole month for you, Scorpio, okay? It's going to be a bit chaotic. Everything's going to be up in the air. You know, your thoughts, your feelings, like I say, your judgments, all of this. But it's when it settles, you are going to get a massive gift with this. And if this is the gift of humility and empathy, then that is actually priceless. You know, you cannot go and buy that in, you know, Harvey Nichols. You can't, okay? So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to have a quick look at what everybody's saying, because I can't read them when I'm reading there, because it's like I say, I'm a lot of messages and information coming through. So like I say, please let me know if this does make sense to you. If anybody does want a personal reading with me, the link is below. Remember, you have the 15% discount, only available until Friday. So get booking if you do want a reading this month. And like I say, you can connect with me in person. You're probably hating me at the moment, everybody. Right? No, not jealous of anyone. I'm in hermit mode big time. Right? Okay. Love my solitude. Ex come back. Don't want him as a partner. Right, okay. Like I say, check your risings and sun. If these don't resonate, I only give the messages out. Great language and great song. Glad to catch you live. Just want to see you all looking fab and love your videos. Hope your love and life all is inspired by you. Oh, thank you, Blue Sky. That's really nice. That's really nice. There's a lot of people commenting on how I look, and I think it's just because I'm happy. There's nothing changed. I've never had my hair done for months. I've got two-tone hair. Like, you know, I'm literally, it's, you know, you're in the shower about 3-4 times a day here because it's that hot. But I'm just, you know, I think I'm just going with the flow. And this place has magic, you know, it's a magical place. And I feel that rubs off as well, you know, so I'm massively, massively grateful for it. Give it away by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, Scorpios can be the Red Hot Chili Peppers this month. Yeah, they can, you know, they really can. I'm ordering a reading next Friday. You're always on point. Don't forget to hit the like button. Bias sign, what's that? Not hating, only love. Or scopes can take constructive criticism. Your delivery is beautiful, whether it resonates or not. There's always a word we're meant to hear. Yeah, this is it, just learning. You know, these readings are not to ever pull anybody down. You know, I know there's people read in different ways, and I know some people like the drama of negativity and stuff like that. And I don't, you know, my readings are about empowerment. My readings, the way spirit work with me, it's about moving you forward and you living the life that is best for you. You know, if we're in any way in discomfort, if we are in anxiety, if we are in anything like that, it is because of some of our thoughts or because of some of our actions, you know. And, you know, I'm not saying, you know, people will say, yeah, but this happened to me. And I get that, you know, but it's how you choose to react to that. Okay, this is it. You know, we always have a choice. And, you know, I don't like coming on and just dissing a certain sign. I don't. I love all signs. You know, this is it. I love people, you know, but these are the readings that come through. Is there a certain time the sale ends? It'll probably be Friday morning. It'll probably be Saturday morning, probably, because with time differences, it'll go on the Friday. So yeah, it'll probably be Saturday morning. So, oh, thank you. Blessings from Mauritius. Lovely. Right. Love you from New Jersey. You've been a miracle for the last 2 years in my life. Best people can truth along with guidance invaluable. Thank you so much for that, April. Yeah, that's it. You may not like to hear it, but you need to, you know, and if you follow Spirit's advice, it's not mine. These are the messages I get through, you know, then your life will be easier. Okay, Scorpio. So sorry, I'm sending you a big hug and lots of love as well. Okay. So yeah, have a fabulous month and just take that time to be an observer, to look back and look at your actions or your words and see where you could change them and maybe soften them a little bit. Okay. But have an absolutely fabulous, fabulous month, Scorpio. Satnam.